I just put text, but that was because I was lazy. But with this video, I'm going to start verbally explain rather than do text because I want you to see what I have cut out. This is deleted footage, deleted scenes for Backstage Rage. Now for this scene right here was for Officer Cross, who is Officer John's lover, girlfriend stuff. She originally had a much bigger role in the movie. What happened was that I had the scenes animated and all that, and back when I used to animate on Photoshop and not now where I properly animate on a proper animation software, she had more speaking lines. There is one speaking line that was never animated, but at some point in the future I will try to find that. The reason why these scenes were cut out isn't just because of time, but because the audio for these dialogues was lost and I couldn't find it, so I went to try to contact her voice actress, to of no avail. So I made the difficult choice of cutting out the dialogue sequences. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to voice over the scenes that don't have sound or any music and whatnot to give the context. Let's go. For this part, yeah, it is the exact same bit as Cross encountering the main cop and the main cops. The difference was she actually was gonna actually speak a line. But again, like I said, the audio was cut and lost to time, and so this spoken dialogue was trimmed to just a still shot of just popping in. Very disappointing, as I wanted to do a lot with her, but unfortunately just things that were out of my control with that. And then in this context of this scene is after the gang leaves, Cross starts asking the head cop, like, hey, are we sure we should be trusting this case to a bunch of kids in a hippie van and stuff? And of course, he's not wanting to hear it, and so he's just telling her, just get in the car, and and she goes. And for this next scene, I'm not going to talk over. In fact, I'm actually edited this scene for the first time in a long time, but I wanted to give it an emotional moment for Officer Cross, for because she was also a victim of losing somebody during the great puppet phantom invasion, the kidnappings, you say, and just her reminiscing of Officer John, and I wanted to showcase how the people of Coolsville are affected by entities like the puppet phantom. And yeah, it's unfortunate we had to cut this scene out. Frankly, when I look back, I probably should have just cut out the entirety of Officer Cross, period. Because looking at the final cut, she's just randomly there, and she randomly appears in the epilogue in the film, and there really isn't much of an emotional build-up unless you paid attention to her phone call and her one random one-shot non-verbal appearance in the beginning of the final climax. But yeah, here's that scene. Now, for the final deleted scene, uh, this was unfortunately cut out because of time. When I mean time, I mean the movie was like clocking in at 3 hours and a minute, I believe, and that is was like way too long. So what I did was I went back to previous scenes, trimmed up dead space, shortened up little things to run much more fluid and flowy, and ultimately there was scenes I had to cut out, and this sequence is pretty much just fill in the gaps um, of Shaggy's sister um, about to enter his room, and at the time I thought, oh, maybe we should, add, you know, an introduction to where it leads up to that. But I think it was best that we cut out that scene, not just because of time, but because it was pretty redundant. And we did not need that scene, and it would not, and it, in my opinion, didn't affect her bit in the movie. So yeah, here's the final scene. And that's all the deleted scenes or deleted stuff I could find for Scooby-Doo Backstage Rage. Happy 5th anniversary. Holy crap, we're here. And see you for a big, big announcement.
Get out of my van.